Once upon a time, the tranquil halls of the royal palace echoed with the soft strokes of a painter's brush. Sunlight streamed through the tall windows, illuminating the graceful figure of Princess Diana, immortalized on the canvas. The masterpiece was the pride of the kingdom, a testament to the late princess's enduring legacy. But fate had a cruel twist in store. A shadow loomed over the kingdom, casting a pall over the vibrant colors and delicate brushwork of the cherished portrait. At the heart of the drama stood Queen Camilla, her face ashen, her hands shaking slightly as she gazed upon the scene before her. The priceless portrait of Princess Diana lay shattered on the polished marble floor, its fragments glinting ominously in the dim light. It was a wound that cut deep into the soul of the kingdom, a scar that threatened to mar the fabric of their royal heritage. As the news of the shattered portrait reached King Charles, he hurried to the gallery, his steps echoing the solemnity of the moment. The sight that greeted him was both heartbreaking and infuriating. The portrait, once a symbol of Diana's timeless elegance and grace, now lay in pieces at the Queen's feet. For King Charles, it was more than just a damaged painting. It was a portal to his past, a tangible link to the woman who had captured the world's heart and his own. His gaze turned to Camilla, and for a fleeting moment, the stoic mask he wore so well slipped, revealing the turmoil within. There was hurt, disappointment, and a profound sadness that resonated with the depth of his feelings. It wasn't merely the portrait that was broken. It was a part of his history, a piece of his heart. In the ensuing silence, the weight of the moment pressed down on them. The shattered fragments of the portrait served as a stark reminder of their shared past, a past that had both united and divided them. King Charles found himself in a labyrinth of emotions, caught between the duty to his people and the turmoil within his own soul. As the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the kingdom, the gravity of the situation became clear to Charles. The portrait was more than just art. It was a symbol of Diana's enduring legacy, a legacy that had survived her untimely demise and continued to resonate with millions. He knew that his people were hurting, that they saw Diana not just as a princess, but as a beacon of hope, a symbol of compassion and kindness. To them, the portrait was a tangible reminder of that legacy, a legacy that had been tarnished by the Queen's actions. With heavy steps, King Charles made his way to the throne room, the epicenter of his power where decisions that shaped the kingdom were made. Yet today the grandeur of the room seemed diminished, the opulence a mockery of the turmoil that raged within him. He sat upon the throne, the weight of his crown pressing down on his shoulders as he grappled with the conflict in his heart. Should he hold fast to tradition, upholding the decorum and dignity of the crown? Or should he acknowledge the pain caused by the Queen's actions and seek to heal the wounds that threatened to tear the kingdom apart? As the night deepened, the flickering candlelight danced in Charles's resolute eyes, reflecting the inner turmoil that raged within him. He was a man caught between two worlds, bound by duty, yet torn by his heart. The shattered portrait served as a constant reminder of that, standing silently in the corner, like a fallen soldier, bearing the scars of a battle fought not with swords, but with brushes and a heart full of despair. For King Charles, the path ahead was fraught with challenges. The portrait might be broken, but the legacy it represented could not be erased. He had to find a way to mend the portrait, both as a symbol of his people's grief and as a tribute to the woman who had once held a piece of his heart. It was a daunting task, but one he knew he had to undertake, not just for the sake of the kingdom, but for the sake of his own soul.